Hello, I'm Drunkard Ninja, and this is my walkthrough for Valkyria Chronicles, Chapter 15, Part 1, Citadel Ghirlandaio. In this video, I'm going to show you how to beat the mission in one turn, achieving an A ranking and collecting 2 ace weapons along the way. To accomplish this, I'm only going to be using Alicia, and there are some prerequisites for that. First being, at this point, you do need to level up your scouts to level 17. This is to unlock their 4th battle potential. In the case of Alicia, this is a potential called double movement. What it does is once she's out of movement, every once in a while, the potential activates and she gains a whole second amount of full movement. Doesn't matter what she started with, but when it activates, you get a full movement like it's your first move. Another prerequisite is that you do have to beat the report Signs of Awakening, because you also need Alicia's 4th personal potential, which is Mysterious Body, which after she takes an action, or at least shoots her rifle, she sometimes heals herself to 100% health. Okay, so with that out of the way, this mission, it's kind of an objective mission. It's not a capture the base. There are 3 switches along the way that you have to activate in order to beat the level. They're controlling a rail for a train car to come through. So let's jump to the map right now. This is the mission. You start in the south portion, and you'll notice there are several enemy bases, 4 of them total, but none of them are in HQ. So the actual objective, the only one you can really see in the map is this one right here, this dot. This is one of the 3 goals. There's one located there, there's one located by this machine gun, and then there's a 3rd located by this shock trooper. But this one, there's actually a gate right here, so to get to it you have to go around to the sides. And as you can see, there are 2 aces. One is an enemy tank, Matt's the cleaner, and then one is an enemy scout, Oswald the Steel, who's actually hiding in this grass right here. So to complete this mission, like I said, we're only going to use Alicia, who I have positioned here. You have, I believe, 9 available slots, but we're only going to use Alicia. The rest of these units, the tanks, obviously, you start with those no matter what. I've also got Rosie and Largo here, and this scout was just here to help me take these screenshots of the enemy placement. As you can see, there's a lot of enemies. The only 2 we're going to kill are the aces, and we're going to ignore all the rest because, like I said, all we have to do is capture the 3 switches, and that beats the mission. So before we do anything, first you're going to issue 2 orders on Alicia: defense boost and awaken potential. Awaken potential is the most important one for that double movement, Mysterious Body, Valkyria, all those sort of things. We're going to utilize all of those. So once she is buffed, we are going to just proceed down this rail, and the defense boost is to help us to keep from getting damaged too much before resist crossfire kicks in. Once you get to the switch, you're going to activate it, and then you're going to proceed down the rail. And this section here, this is a minefield, so you will need to dodge a little bit. You'll stick just to the left of the tracks to avoid 2 mines, and then after that you'll follow the tracks again. If double movement doesn't kick in, you'll only get about this far, which is okay. That's how it happens in my video. You only really need the double movement to kick in once in order to do it, because at this point in my video we're going to have about 5 movement left over, so there's a lot of room to play with, but you do need the double movement once, just because of the distance. So once you're out of movement, you're going to continue down the tracks on your 2nd turn and get out of the minefield, and then you're going to activate the 2nd switch right here next to this Gatling gun. And then once that's out of the way, we're going to proceed to the enemy tank, And at this point, we're going to intentionally take damage to activate the Valkyria. This what that does is it makes you do more damage and gives you a lot better accuracy, but we're looking for the damage in this case. Once Valkyria is activated, you want to get behind the tank so that you can shoot him in the radiator, thus killing him. And then we're going to proceed this direction. And in my video, I get double movement at this point, so I can make it this far and further, but we want to take out this other scout. So I'm going to end up stopping right next to him, and then I'm going to use a turn to throw a grenade at him to knock him out of cover, and then I'm going to use one more turn to kill him. And in my video, after I kill him, I get the double movement again, but as I mentioned, you're still going to have like 5 or 6 movements, so you just need it to kick in one more time at this point. So once this enemy ace is out of the way, all I'm going to do is run around this wall here, head straight for the third switch, activate it, and at that point it's mission accomplished. Pretty straightforward. I try and keep it really simple in this one, and trying to keep the video short because it only takes about 5 minutes to do if everything works out well for you. So let's jump right now to the actual mission. Alright, here's the actual mission. To start things off, we're going to issue a couple orders on Alicia. First, we want defense boost. And then you want awaken potential. Alright, once you're boosted that much, select her.
My turn, okay? Can't beat the smell of fresh soil.
And head for the first switch.
Think you can stop me? Can't beat the smell of fresh soil. Enemy sighted.
And don't bother attacking. You kind of want the damage for the part coming up.
We have to take back the city.
Alright, you're going to go a little to the left. You don't want to hit any of these landmines.
Try not to leave.
And I didn't get the double movement, which is good. I kind of wanted that for the video show. You don't have to have it there. So
My turn, okay?
select her again.
Think you can stop me?
And follow the
Enemy
tracks.
unit spotted.
Activate the second switch. And then for this part, you want to be a little damaged. So I'm going to stand here. It's actually quicker to stand in front of the tank.
Enemy unit spotted.
What I'm trying to do is activate Valkyria.
Watch your back out there.
Which is around 1/3 health.
I'm a weapon. No, a shield.
And hopefully this time I get
Once more with feeling.
double movement, which I did. And with the Valkyria, you'll see that we can take out this tank with just the scout.
Don't even think of dodging.
Be ready for them.
What? My wounds are healing.
And you'll get mysterious body almost every time you use an action, so.
Enemy
Okay,
unit
next
spotted.
we're headed for the enemy ace scout.
My turn, okay?
And it takes too long to get down to Valkyria again, so we're just going to huck a grenade behind him. End our turn while we're still in range.
Moving out. Can't think you can stop me?
And hopefully we get undodgeable shot.
Don't even think of dodging.
Now he's guaranteed to go down.
Advance cautiously.
What? My wounds are healing.
Man down.
And with the ace out of the way, we're going to proceed
Once more with feeling.
to the last switch. I got lucky and got double movement
Enemy
this
sighted.
time, but
Squad 7, please continue your advance.
we have plenty of action points that you just need to get at once. And you don't actually have to kill this guy. All you have to do is activate it. And it's actually mission accomplished at this point. And I'm going to skip it, but there's a video after. Once the tank hits the gate, you get to the end finally. And as you can see, by beating it in one turn, we achieve an A ranking. Don't get much as far as bonuses because we didn't kill much. But you do get a decent chunk of experience. And for killing the enemy scout, you get a new scout weapon. And for killing the enemy tank, you get a new accuracy weapon for the Edelweiss. And that is how you beat Chapter 15, the fight for Ghirlandaio.